That's not right. 1 second. That's not right. There we go. Hi. It's me, Fenton. I am here today to work on a project. I am Fenton, the low-poly tube fox living inside your computer. And apparently, I can't look at the screen. So that's fun. I have to like look in an odd direction for it to work. 1 second, I need to reset my camera. Mirror motion, 1 second. If I put it there. Nope, I put it here. There you go. That's better. Okay. Hi. So now if I'm looking at the screen, I'm looking over there. Okay. Hi. How's it going? I hope you guys are having a good day. A good last of the month, leap year day. Oh. Yeah, I was working on trying to get stuff to work up until, like, starting my stream, so I am not ready. But let me wipe my glasses, and then we'll go upstairs. I hope everybody's having a good day. I had an okay day at work today. It was kind of a short day at work, but, you know, short days are fine. I got to build stuff. I like when they send us stuff to build because nobody else likes building it, so they get me to build it. I don't know why they don't like it, but I like it. Okay, so my glass is clean. I really need new microfiber cloths because these ones are getting greasy. Can you wash these? I don't know if they wash well. Anyway, let's pop these on. Okay, so let's go upstairs. I had to change a whole bunch of stuff on my Steam Deck around, so hopefully they're connected properly. Okay, that worked. Now let's go to Game View. There we go. Here I am. Okay. Impulse, hi! You're fine. I spent all my stream fixing motion. I want the balls to hit me in the face, darn it. That's something that I need to set up eventually, but yeah. I was setting up my cool camera pull out of my screen downstairs that I have. 1 second. I have a screen down here, and I had a cool effect to, like... 1 second. Is it gonna work? No? No? Okay. Doesn't want to work. I need to, like... I need to let them know that the camera things don't work when it's, like, minimized. Anyway, I had a cool... I was setting that up. For some reason, my chat doesn't appear on there, which is annoying. So that's screen. The screen is currently... Why are you... It's supposed to be off. There we go. Sorry. Let's go upstairs. Okay, so I've got Blender open. Acquisitive Crescent. Hello, sorry to bother you. Offer promotion your channel. Yeah, how about no? How about no? I don't know how to do this. 1 second. Oh, can I do that? There we go. Sorry, I had to ban somebody. Oh crap, I still have the chat in front of me. Let me just I do that, and I do that. I need a better way to do my chat. I'm working on things. Slowly but surely. Info screen. And then inside the info screen, I want the extra info because we have YouTube stuff going on in the background for our music. Is the music too loud? I feel like the music's a little loud. Okay. But today we're working on a new project. Also, I added, in case you guys need to see the screen, or in case you guys, wait, that's not the right button. In case you guys need to see the screen a little bit better, but not all the way. Just, a little bit better. Anyway, just working on a bunch of things and seeing what sticks. But, we are going to be doing a new project. So, this is going to be interesting. So, a friend of mine would like me to do, or wants me to make them a character model for, like, kind of like what I have, but them, obviously. And so, that popped up. I'm glad that it was that one and not anything else. Okay, so I'm going to download this image so that I can use it as a reference, because they've got a front view and I'm going to use that. So that should be in downloads. I'm gonna... Okay, so let's make a... Second. I need to make a plane. Oops. Rotate on the Y 90 degrees. Make it big. Let's get this one. This is going to be new material. Reference. This is going to be the reference art. So we're going to go to base color, go to image texture, and then we're going to go whoops. We're going to get an image texture. Wait, open. There we go. This is going to be... Second. User me should be under downloads. Of course, don't show any of the pictures. Just oh. 1 second. Downloads. I need to really empty out my downloads folder. It is so full of just everything. Can I just drag this into here? No. User me downloads Telegram images. What is it called? What's it called? What's it called? What's it called? Photo 2004 or 2024. Okay. Okay. So let's rotate this on the X. Nope. On only. Oh my God. Rotate. X. 90 degrees. Okay. Specifically, we want the front view. I wish this was I wish this was more of like just a flat front or back. I'm not I'm shocked no FF7 today. I thought I was gonna miss today's stream. No, that's gonna be tomorrow. Mondays and Fridays are my game streams. Tuesdays and Thursdays are working on stuff streams. So we're not playing that today. We will be playing that for the foreseeable future on Mondays and Fridays, though. Oh my God, stop. There we go. 3. Okay. So a cube is about a meter tall. So 2 meters. So they're gonna be a little tall. We're gonna shrink this down a little bit. That's about good. Okay. So let's line this up. Why is there banging on my walls? Line you up right there. Okay, so that should be good. So I just have to play to be ahead of you. I know what I'm doing today. Oh, well, I appreciate that you want to be ahead of me so that you can watch me. I feel the same way about my friends. When my friends are streaming something, I always want to be ahead of them so that I can be so that I can watch them stream, because I hate being spoiled. I'm just like one of those people that hates spoilers. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with a cube, and we are gonna oops, 1 second. Oh my god. Subdivide. Let me subdivide. Just the whole thing. Subdivide once. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna lock this. This is ref art. This is gonna be body. Well, it's gonna be everything. Hey, Raku! How's it going? Oh, 4 months! Holy crap, that's loud. Thank you for the 4-month subscription. I think you're the first to reach 4 months. Also, my eyes are being very, very sensitive right now. They're blinking a whole lot. Also, I need to, 1 second. I need to, there we go, reset like that. That's better. There we go. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lock you. Can I lock? How do I lock? Ah! Jump scare sub. This guy looks familiar. Yeah, just a... So I had a window that would pop up whenever I click on a Telegram picture, and it popped up over here, so I'm glad that I clicked this one. Because that could have been bad. I will stretch, yes, thank you. I don't have arm tracking today, because that's not... I'm gonna keep that off until I get, like, actual good texture. Or texture. Until I get good, arm tracking. Okay, let's get rid of all of these things. We don't want any sheen tint, nothing like that. We don't need any alpha. Okay. Why is it still... The light is still, like, going off of it. Can I get rid of the light? That didn't do anything. Ref art. Why is this... Why is this not doing the thing? Oh, it's because I'm in edit mode. I'm an idiot. I'm like trying to change the texture on the or change the other texture, but I'm not in that one. There we go. Now if I take specular off of there, there we go. Roughness, subsurface scattering, sheen tint. There we go. We've got flat colors now. Okay. Oh, why are you doing this again? Oh, I know what's going on. 1 second. I need to save this. This is gonna be Raku, Vtuber. I'm gonna save. Okay, I need to close this, and I need to make. I need to go away for a second because I don't know what's about to happen. Something might happen. I don't know what's gonna happen, so I'm gonna go to downstairs real fast. Hi, I'm here. Okay, I need to make this display. I need to make this display the main display. Okay, things flicked around. We're good. Okay, now I open Blender on this side. So my computer has 2 graphics cards now, and things can be a little glitchy if I accidentally open, and sorry, each one of my screens also runs on a different graphics card. So if I move something to one screen but it's working on the other graphics card, it can cause glitching. Oh my god. It sounded like that helicopter was about to hit my building. It was really low. Holy crap. Should make it so so the stretch actually stretches your model. That, I mean, I could do that. I could potentially do that. Sorry, let's go back upstairs. Okay, so now if I move things around, second, let's. No, that did not fix the issue. Yep, that did not fix the issue. Okay, well, that's annoying. Let's see what's going on. Task manager. Task manager, tell me what is going on. The one GPU is carrying everything, and the other GPU is not carrying anything. I don't know what's going on. Whatever. It's gonna be a little bit glitchy. I apologize. I need to fix this. It's smooth on my side. I don't know why it's bad over there. 1 second. What if I exit and reopen the screen capture? I'm gonna go try to fix this. 1 second. If I do this, disable, and then go back and start it back. Desktop capture. Maybe that'll fix the issue. No, it's just not okay today. Everything is not okay. 1 second. What is open that I can shut down? Okay, Discord does not need to be open. Telegram does not need to be open. Steam, unfortunately, does need to be open. A-Sprite is open. A-Sprite does not need to be open. Okay. I'm gonna do something real fast. I really just need a much better computer or something. I need to save up for a better computer. Well, for better parts for my computer. Where did you go? There you go. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit glitchy. There's nothing I can really do about it right now. But okay, let's do this. Okay, do this. Let's get rid of this stuff. Vertices. Grab this. Go here. We're gonna make a mirror. Like that. There we go. Okay. So we have a mirror, which means that anything we do here is gonna happen on that side, because typically we've got mirrored stuff. It was Shinra. Gotta love how necessary computers are, but they're so expensive. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Let's go up. Okay, let's shrink this down. Oh, 1 second. What does flip do? Flip the direction of the slice, cuts the mesh across the mirror plane. Okay. Okay, we need this to be visible. So I'm gonna make this transparent for now. Also blend. That's not what I wanted. There we go. Your head's a little bit off. It's okay. We're going to move your ref art. G, Y, G. Why is it stuck? Is it actually locked? Did I actually lock it? How do I make this always on top? Whatever, it's fine. Suppose he didn't really make my forward-facing fully forward, LOL. Maybe the headshot. Yeah, I might use the headshots, but oh my god, camera, what are you doing? Okay. Yeah, we'll use the head for now. Let's duplicate this. Control-C, Control-V. Let's hide the normal one, and we'll move this one. Shrink this one down. Oh my god. Go. Okay, let's get rid of the... Just make it opaque. There we go. Because this keeps disappearing. It's about the right size. Okay. Also, I just realized I'm on the wrong side. No, I'm not. That's weird. Wait, yeah, this is backwards. There we go. Hey, you. You should go over here. head ref. Second ref head. There you go. Also, the light sucks. Okay, let's do this. BRB meeting, egg for you. Thank you. Thank you for the egg. Extrude this down. This does not have, there we go. Snap to this. We're going to do this so that we can like that. It's a Raku-esque shape. I'm gonna give him a little bit of a cheek fluff, kind of like what I have, but a little bit better. Okay, I'm glad that I have X-ray selection, because I was like, oh no, did I just like do all this on one side but not on the other? Okay, the front of the head. It's an okay shape. I'm gonna do this 1 second. I know Raku wants his model to be a little bit more rounded than mine is. So I'm gonna give him some extra roundedness. Not as low poly, but still low enough poly. More poly, less poly, sure. Okay, there we go. And then we should have, 1 second, we extrude down and then shrink. Oh, no, not shrink. G. There we go. We'll be able to give them more cheek fluff later on. That is something that we can add, kind of like my hair. Just add that on later. Okay. so now we've got the front of the head. Now we need the side of the head. Do we have... Yeah, we have a good side of the head. So let's move this. 1 second. We'll make a copy of this. 1 second. Front. And then we'll make a copy of this. Oh, no. Control C. Control C, Control V. Side. We're going to take side and we're going to rotate on the Z axis by 90 degrees. And then we're going to take this, move it on the X axis like that. And then second. If I do this, I should be able to snap right there. Oh my god. G, Y. There we go. Snap like that. There we go. It's a good combo. Okay. So now if we go to this view, obviously his mouth is not going to be out like that, so we need where the nose is. This is the top of the muzzle. So this one right here. Heroes never die! Sorry. So this should be... That's weird. These are not lined up properly. Weird. Anyway, I'm gonna give this a rounded shape. This needs to go out like about that far. Oh. Unhide. That was weird. The fluff is important, yes. But it is something that will come closer to the end. Well, after the main body is done. Let's do the back of the head. Move this forward. G, X. You have to trust the process. It's going to start off a little bit weird, but that's okay. We all start off a little bit weird. kind of got a shape. Now we have to start chiseling it away. Okay. So we've got this view. Gonna wanna move things out a little bit. Move this out. Second. Oh, that's not what I want. From the front. Eyes are about there. I'll probably have the eyes like right, yeah, this way. Okay. Now we need to... Oh my god. Hi, Otter Game! That is so loud. Hi. Thank you for the 4-month subscription. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. We're doing some 3D modeling. I don't like that the picture is like dark on one side and not dark on the other side. I'd like it to be dark on both sides, if anything. It gets your attention, yeah. Before, the sound was just not on and I didn't hear anything. Okay, so we've got... Back here needs to be smoothed out. These are gonna have to move forward. Second, this line is gonna have to like that. There we go. We got more of a rounded shape. We're gonna need more, but it's getting there. Slow to get around today. I'm being cold and lazy. Oh, well, that's fine. You have the right to be. I apologize for the choppiness of the capture. It's a little bit weird, and I don't know why. More stuff that I'm gonna have to look into, I guess. I'm gonna do one of these, and then I'm gonna size on the X by 0, and then move it. Oh, no, second. Size on the X by 0, and then move it right here. There we go. And then this is going to go that. And then we're going to take this chunk. We're going to move it in like this. Let's take off the transparency a little bit. I can hide these for a moment. and not be in alpha. Starting to get a shape. It's gonna need to be a little bit wider, I think. And then the muzzle is gonna need to be thinner. Blend. I don't like that I can't see through these. Is there a way to make this just stand in the front? I want it to be kind of transparent so I can see. I can't see through it, which is really annoying. Let me grab all 3 of these. 1 second. Grab all of these. Texture. Reference. Reference. Then I can just change all of them. Ow. That's a little bit better. There we go. Change the opacity though. So, let's work on this one's opacity. A little bit better. Okay, this, actually get rid of that for a second. I need like a neck. From the bottom, let's it's unfortunate. Okay. we've got thick neck. We're gonna take from... Well, we can worry about the neck later, actually, because it's not super important, because we can just fake it. Slowly. The muzzle looked a little bit tall. Do this. And we can actually pull. Second. Is that more of a shape that you want, or also the muzzle needs to be less sharp? Wonder if I should take a side view of my fursuit. That might help. That's good. We've got some cheek fluff. Actually, this should... cheek fluff. Actually, yeah, let's... second, grab this and this. These ones can be out a little bit more. I will add extra fluffs and stuff later. We can have those, we can add fluff, kind of like how I add hair. So long as we make it the same color, it should be fine. Also, your head seems a little bit thin. I'm gonna do this. Okay, the back of your head is a little bit weird. Oh my god, I'm losing track of where that is because there we go. Yeah, the back of your head definitely needs more substance. Yeah, I was thinking of putting... So we could either do it like that, or we can add it in as, like, individual triangles, like strands, kind of like how my hair is. But that's up to you. Yeah, this is a little bit weird. pull this out. Pull these out a little bit. A little bit of an eyebrow. Actually, I don't know if I want to give you more roundness, or because it's going to be a little bit weirder for when I like make your eyes and everything. Jaw a bit lower so it's more straight instead of curved. Okay. Okay, 1 second. Hey, getting a 3D model? Yeah, Raku's getting a 3D model. Made it a bit straighter, or do you mean on the sides? The back of the head's really bothering me. I don't know why. Underside of the muzzle. So less rounded, or... Okay. Okay, I can make it straighter. I just assumed that you wanted more curve. But yeah, I can definitely make that straighter. Hello. Hope you're having a good afternoon. I am having a good afternoon. So, sorry, do you mean like on the side of the cheek here, or do you mean like this section? It's hard because of the delay. You'll do a screenshot thing? Okay. 1 second, I will open Telegram so that I can see you on there. Actually, you'll send it to my phone, so. Okay. Oh. Oh, sure. Yeah, I can do that. There we go. Like, oh, I'm not doing that properly because it is, there we go. If I move it like this, there we go. That better? Also, you need a little bit more chin. There you go. I've been alright. Working too much, no surprise there, lol. Yeah, same. I feel you on that. I've been working a lot on my projects, on like personal projects, and also like on stream stuff. Like, I was working on trying to get something stream-related done. How do we want to do the nose? I guess the nose will be drawn on anyway. feel like this is way too wide. This needs to be a little bit more narrow. Well, the chin needs to stay out, but the this part is a little too wide, I think. So I can hide these for a second. Oh, we're gonna do a small ad break, so I will be back in just a little bit. I need to grab some water and stuff, and I'm probably gonna grab a granola bar. So, be back in a little bit. I'm back. Had a Nature Valley trail mix bar, and the flavor is fruit and nut. That is the flavor of the trail mix bar. Pretty good. Okay, so let's do got to do this. muzzle's really wide. So let's grab this and move it inwards a little bit. 1 second, actually. All this. Like that. It feels really short. Let's turn these back on. This is a bit better. Gonna move this forward. It does, huh? Maybe I should get to redo my ref a bit. I mean, it's not necessarily that. It's just the fact that I'm trying to, like, make depth out of, or translate 2D into depth. So it's a little bit tricky. We're gonna grab this stuff here, and we're gonna do that. It's a bit better. Okay. Also, we need to keep in mind that the world is going to have, like, is that how you do it? Oh, ooh. I don't know how to do it, but there's a way that you can just make it so that everything is just one color. Tune? Is that what I want? No. Let's just leave it the way it was. Okay. But yeah, there's a way that you can do it so that you don't see all of the imperfections, because, like, this is going to be like my character here, where you don't see all of the lines and everything. So it will look a lot smoother. It's just a matter of getting the right shape. So the back of your head, a little bit of a weird thing going on. Wrong side of the head. Second. So yeah, we're gonna have a, did you want eyes like mine, where they're like 2D on a 3D model, or did you want, like, eyes that are inset? Because if you want eyes that are inset, I should probably do that now, or start doing that now. Or I guess I could do that later, because it literally just needs to cut out a hole and then work with that. Is it possible to do inset 2D, or, like, still have raised ridges between them. It is possible to do inset and also 2D, kinda. It would be something new for me. I mean, I'm willing to try, but it is definitely something that I can try to do. What's that? So if I were to make this a bit smoother, yeah, I think that's probably a good thing to do there. And I think it needs to be a bit longer. Also, I don't know if you guys hear that weird honking outside. I have no idea what's going on. There's just always noise outside. There we go. I think that's a good shape. Okay, well that's something that we'll deal with later because I'll literally be able to just grab this and then like do an inset and then extrude it inwards and then like work from that point. Obviously, we're not going for perfectly square, but you know what I mean. I'd be able to like grab these things and like shape it, whatever, but for now, we will not worry about it. The bottom of the chin is pointing out a little too much, especially because you want your little chin patch, and that's gonna be added on later. So I need to fix the little bit of the chin sticking out at the bottom. I'm sorry, what's going on here? Why are there so many? What's with this Engon? Why does it have so many sides? Okay, well, I'm just gonna do this. So I can grab this, grab that. And we're gonna bridge. Oh, 1 second. This shape should not have so many sides to it. I don't know what happened there. Okeska? No. Okay, what's going on here? If I can bridge from here to here, that'd be good. I'm gonna quickly get rid of this face. Face. Actually, 1 second. One of the vertices went away. If I could just do from here to here, that would also work. Bridge. Can I just get the cut tool, please? Knife tool. Knife, please. There. I fixed it. I don't know why that polygon was not right. Do. I don't know why this song goes, like, it goes from Earthbound into Chrono Trigger for some reason. Okay, that's much better. And then I can take this and do that. A little bit. There we go. That's a nice shape, I think. Okay. I make it a bit rounder. If I make it a bit rounder, okay, so there's, if you look at the way that my mouth is, if I make it more round, you will see the whole mouth. If I make it more flat, it'll be more like this, where you mostly see one side and the front of the mouth. Would you like to be to see more of the entire mouth all at once, where it looks gigantic like my mouth right now? Or so that would be like this, where it would be a little bit more rounded. Or if I do it like this, mostly you'll see a lot of the front of the mouth and the side, like one side. Because like from the front, it'll kind of, you won't be able to see it as flat. Like if you look from the front, it'll be kind of like, one second. If you look at this line, for example, you'll be looking at the front, it'll be like squished like that, where you see the front and then it kind of goes really sharp. Or if I put like I was doing, one second. Say like how it looks with the flatter face. Okay, sure. Like that. Okay. So I think the head's basically done for now until we start adding stuff to it. I'm gonna change the back of the head because it looks too much like a human skull. I don't like that. It should be more cartoony. I don't like trying to make things nicely rounded. I know there's probably a tool for it, but I don't know how to use it. Also this. able to grab... Nope, stop grabbing things outside there. Let's inset. Oh. Right, let's extrude. Okay, where is it? Yeah, it's connected to other things. We don't want that. Just this and this, straight down. Extrude. Okay, I need to back up to make sure that it didn't already extrude, because sometimes it does, and then you have extra stuff. Z. Okay. Let's actually grab like this. I will save. And then I'm going to grab all of this. Size on the Z to 0 to flatten it out. Okay, we're starting to have neck. Cammy says that ferrets are all neck. This is peak Raku. There we go. You're a Pez dispenser. All you do is this, and then the candy comes out. Like that. Okay, so now that we have the head, we can hide these for now until we decide to start doing the rest of the head. We're gonna... Does your head look a little flat or a little narrow? Is it narrow? I don't know. With the art, it doesn't look narrow, but without the art, it kind of looks narrow, but it's fine. Okay, so we've got the head. Now, let's do this. Oh my god. Alpha, why are you so horrible? The alpha clipping on this is terrible. I'm pretty sure everything's outside out, but let's just make sure. I like to double check just in case. Wait, why didn't it do the thing? Face orientation. It's not doing the thing. That's weird. Okay, well, let's ignore that for now. like, the way that the alpha blend does not work. It's probably because that's also alpha. What have I done? Why is this now always in front? What is going on? Now this is always in front. What is... They're trying to use, like, the same alpha. They're trying to, like, to be drawn at the same time, and it's not working. Maybe with ears, it'll look less narrow. I can add the ears now if you'd like. 1 second, let's go back a whole bunch. I think we went back too far. I don't know what happened. Game. That was weird. They see me as their alpha. Okay, so let's do this. Ears should start from this side. I'm just gonna extrude from here, I think. Straight up, other Z-axis, there we go. Like that. Move them out. And then I'm gonna form them in a second. Okay. Ba ba da ba ba ba. Ba da ba ba ba. Ba da ba ba ba. Ba 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 da. Ba ba da ba ba ba. Do you want your ears to be more dimensional? Like, do you want them to have, like, an inset on them, or would you like them to be just kind of... to look a little bit... look it, but not actually be three-dimensional? Also, did you want fluffs in your ears? Because if so, that's going to be something for later on. Like mine? Okay. In that case, let's go back a little bit. There we go. Ba, 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 ba. I feel like your ears should probably stick out a little bit more. Okay. Your ears are a little bit taller. What did you ask about fluff? Oh, I was just asking if you wanted fluff in your ears. But that's not necessarily something that you need to worry about right now. Did you want more rounded, mousy ears like your fursuit? Because ferret ears tend to be very like round and mousy. Because the ones in your ref are kind of pointed. Be okay, and yeah, honestly, rounded more makes more sense. Okay. Okay. Also, the fluff question was like, it's something that we can add later on. Kind of like the fluff of the sword at the bottom left corner, bottom right corner of my screen. It's just something that we could add little triangles later on to make it fluffy. We would like just add them in and then they would just stick out of the geometry. Kind of like my hair. Okay, let's go with some rounder ears. Okay, let's... Side of the ears a little bit, needs to go in a little bit. So, like, as soon as my stream started, there was somebody that popped in saying, "Hey, something, something, great deals for art," and I'm like, "Ban." Like, I'm doing an art stream, and you come in. I know it's a bot, but still, I take it personally as if it was actually a person. And it's like, I'm doing art, and you come in and you're like, "Hey, do you want to buy art? You and your community can buy art from me." It's like, wow. You're an asshole. And like, are people really making money off of these like buckshot, "Hey, do you want art?" Like, there's so many people doing it now. I had somebody from our Discord at one point just also do that, and they were playing it off as like, "I'm really shy and I don't usually do this, but I saw that you have like your character in art on your 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 display picture, and I was wondering if you would like to get art from me, and I was like, I'm really not interested. I don't have the money for art. That is why I make my own art. If I had the money for art, I would not be an artist. Miss LaCane! Hey, how you doing? Working on a character for Raku. Cool looking character. Would you like to calm me? I can give great examples of my work. I've already seen good examples of your work. And like, one of them was friend of a friend, so it gave it at first, and then they didn't stop bugging me. Also, hello. Yeah, I get that a lot, and it's really frustrating. Like, for a while, like I made myself a TikTok specifically for making shorts from my stream, which I haven't like added any since the first one that I added, and I did that, and then I was like, oh, I'll follow people that follow me, or if people follow me, I'll follow them back. But then people are following me just so that I will follow them back, so that they can message me to ask me if I want to buy art. And it's like, no, go away. Please, stop this. Any artists that I've ever commissioned did not ask me if I wanted them to make art. I reached out to them because I liked their art so much that I was like, oh my god, I need to get art by them. And like, it's not, like, I'm not gonna just... Reaching out to me is not going to make me want to get your art. There we go. I think that's a pretty good ear shape. They're a little bit thick though. I need to shrink them down a little bit over here. There we go. See? Trust the process. Though, the head, I feel like the head needs to be a bit wider for a ferret. Like, it looks mousy, but like... One second. Let's get rid of this. One second. If I were to do this... I think that's a bit more ferret. I think the wider, this looks like a ferret to me. Save it. Save. There. I can always just Control Z. More cheek fur. The cheek fur can be done later on. Right now I just have a basic shape, but later on I'm gonna add like, I'll add kind of like what I have for my hair. Only cheek fur. All cheek fur. Oops, all cheek fur. But like, what I mean is that I could, one second. So, what I would do... Oh, this is also... Oh, because I'm in... exit edit mode. Cube. So what I would do is I would do this. Get rid of this vertice, and then do this. Second. Why are they still connected? Get rid of that. I'm not in object mode anymore. Cube. Okay. Get rid of one of the corners. And then do this. Extrude. Grab the whole thing. Shrink it down. Actually, not that much. Back a little bit. Anyway, I would make something like this. Obviously not just this, but like this would be general idea of the shape. Size it down. And then I would like start making fluff. Like it wouldn't be these crystals sticking out, but they would be kind of like that, but a little bit more fluffy. Just super pointy. Oh my god, its center is like all the way down there. Or is it using global? Oh, it's using global. That's why. Nope, that's just being weird. Anyway, I would make a whole bunch of little spikes of fluff, and then you would have that as your cheek fur and your neck fur and stuff like that. But that's all stuff that we can do later on, because that's more of a polishing thing after the body has already been created. And then I can sharpen them and stab. Yep, that's what you can do. Okay, so we need to go back to the ref art. The head. Oh my god! Miss Lacane. Miss Lacane. Oh my god, I keep screwing up your name. Miss Lacane, thank you for the gift sub. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Oh, horns. We forgot your horns. We can add your horns later, but I think we could add them now. Up to you. I think it'd probably be better if we add them later. Because... One second. Oh my god. Yeah, if we add them later, we'll be able to, like, change them. We'll be able to, like, make them however we want without having to, like, worry about the geometry. Or if we do them right now, it'll definitely look more low poly. But we could add them later on, where we just literally inset them. Like, we literally, like I was doing with the cheek fluff, we would just add them on. But we could do them now if you want. We could grab, like, this, do an inset. Oh my god. Please. Inset, please. There you go. Inset, and then we'll grab the corners, shrink those in. Grab this, move it in, And then we can grab this. That's a little high. No, it's fine. Just move it forward. Let's just move the whole thing forward. And then we can extrude this. Leo Camp, we do not have a Discord thingy on here. I feel like that's a bot. People that show up and just immediately press or try to do exclamation Discord are usually bots. Yeah, Sonia Ja. Welcome to the club. I don't have a name for my people yet. Oh, thank you for doing that. Business partners, yes. How do those look? Too big, too close together? I think they're too close together. Gotta keep them separated. Is that better? Or are they still too close together? Because if they're still too close together, I can see what I can do. Size and sharpness are good? Okay. Good. There we go. I can give them more roundness if you want. If you want less of a low poly look on them, I can make them rounder. Or I can give them more of a curve. So right now they're kind of pointy, or well, low poly. Okay, I can take off the previous polys. There you go. Okay. So, save. Now, we need to move the head up. Z-axis, like this. And then we need to make this a little bit bigger. Okay. Now comes the fun part, making everything else. Okay, so let's extrude. Oh, it would help if I had something selected. I'm gonna extrude this. Do you want a thick neck? Because you kind of have a thick neck going on here. A little bit of a thick neck. I can give you a longer neck if you want, and then we can add fluff to it later. Thinner neck with fluff later. That sounds good. Yeah, we'll be able to, the way that I'm going to make it, you'll be able to toggle the fluff on and off as you see fit. Okay, now we're getting to the shoulders. So now we're gonna grab this. Oop. Remember you saying that you wanted your stuff to be a little bit less square than mine, so I'm gonna do my darndest to do so. Also, what did I do here? That's weird. These should not exist. You had something in your throat. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to grab, oh my god, everything's all over the place. Okay, so we need, we're gonna grab this and this. Second, this, and this. We're gonna shrink. It's gonna be the shape that your arm comes out, more of a hexagon rather than a square, if that makes sense. feel like you need an Adam's apple. Not that much of an Adam's apple. Just a little bit. Neck's a little flat. This is gonna have to go inwards. That, this, and this. Yeah, I'm just kind of going by feel right now. Back should be sticking out a little bit, or your shoulder should be sticking out a little bit. I'd say it's more fur than felt. If I want a shirt, would that be built into the body? It'll be additional to the body, like mine. Mine is not actually on, like, part of my body. It is an individual thing so that I can remove parts of it, but right now I'm still working on getting it so that I can actually remove parts of it. I can do it, it doesn't really work well with what do you call it, with Vinian. Okay, so this is gonna, these are going to extrude. Oh, no, don't worry. I was going to do them separate, just because it would be a lot easier that way, because I assume you're going to want to be able to swap things out. Making things work. Your arms need to be wide and bigger. There's no way that your hands or arms are that small. So it's gonna be pull everything down a little bit. And then this. I know you don't have, like, uber muscular arms, but I want them to be at least make sense. Okay, so we're gonna start extruding from here. Let's Y0. So this is gonna look really silly for a bit, because we're just getting the general shape out. Okay, I'm gonna do another ad break real fast, while Raku reaches out to hug everything and everyone. So I'll be right back. Quick BRB. Hello, I am back. Okay, so Raku is trying to hug everyone. Let's grab I like to work directly with the vertices instead of like other things. I could just use the, I don't know. I don't know if it's weird to work mostly with vertices directly, or if people usually mostly use the faces, or what. That's not good. There we go. Got some strange stuff going on. That's fine. So you're gonna have Popeye arms for a second, but it's fine. Got like some real low poly arms going on, but don't worry, I'll fix it. Just need to get the general shape, and then we can start adding loops and stuff. So we're gonna keep those like that for now while we build the rest of your... Oh, by the way, did you want plantigrade or digitigrade? Because second, if we can see, am digitigrade. Kind of breaking the magic here, but yeah, I'm digitigrade, which means I walk on my toes. Oh my god, I'm way too low. Look at those adorable bappers. But yeah, did you want plantigrade or digitigrade? Plantigrade is what you have here with people feet, and digitigrade is where one second. I'd say plantigrade. Okay, that's fine. Oh no, you're under boob. I can add more roundness later. I'm just getting a general shape right now. It's gonna be right here is where we're gonna start making the legs. The legs, I'm not going to worry about right this second. to trust the process, trust me. It'll start looking good. I promise. Tammy's playing FF7 Rebirth. Oh, also, he asked me to order food, and I completely forgot. 1 second. Let me do that real fast. I'll be right back. Well, I mean, I'll still be here. 1 second. Ramen counter. We're gonna order some ramen. Oh my god, I shouldn't be standing there. I should be, like, over here. Is that better? That's not better. That... There we go. We're gonna order some ramen, because Hammy wants ramen. Well, Hammy wants to order from the ramen place. He gets fried rice from the ramen place.
It's good fried rice.
Yeah, but you've never tried the ramen.
If I wanted chicken noodle soup, I just have chicken noodle soup.
You're dead to me. Also, most ramen is not chicken based. Hammy says if he wanted chicken noodle soup, he would just get chicken noodle soup.
I'm pretty sure you just made me a lot of enemies.
Why is... Log in? Why am I not logged in? Let's go. Let's order some food. Hannah ramen. Sorry, that crept up on me. You got one free item, Coca-Cola. I'll get it that way. That way, Hammy can have a rum and Coke at some point. Oh, they're giving us a free Coca-Cola with the meal.
Okay.
So I said I'll accept it, then you can have a rum and coke at some point.
Yeah.
Do you want me to order it now?
Sure, if you want, it's up to you.
Okay. If I order it now, the food should be getting here around 6:30, which means that it'll be half an hour before I'm done. It should be fine. Okay. Let's go back to... Yeah. Here we go. So that looks about the general shape. I think... Did you want to be wider? I know you like the idea of your character being a little bit more round.
Careful. Does he have a travel mode as well?
No, not yet. Hammy was asking if you have travel mode yet as well, because of the picture that I sent you, where my character like was just a head with a tail. For this model, let's keep them thin. Okay. We don't need to make them fat. Like, I wasn't implying, like, giving them, like, a huge gut. I know you like your character a little bit round. But, if you want, I can make them, like ferret slim. Like, give them, like, curves. Give them a normal body type then. Your chest is a little concaved. This needs to be flattened a lot. 1 second. Because right now it's like jutting out. You currently have the build of the pale man from Pan's Labyrinth. Need to give you a quick nip tuck. You got a lot of extra hanging off. There we go. Okay, now, where's your chest? Your chest is right here, which means your sternum's here, which means that this has to go in a little bit, tuck it in a little bit. There we go. Beer gut ferret. Okay, and your back. Oh my god, your back.
Ferrets don't have a back, they just
Tammy says there's no back, only noodle. So I was watching, Fine Sauce has a video where he's doing corruptions, which is nothing new for him, but he's doing Kingdom Hearts corruptions, and oh my god, some of them are so cursed, and it's hilarious. Because apparently Kingdom Hearts does not corrupt easily, but when it does, it is very interesting. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts corruptions. Like what? Oh my god, there's one... You know at the starting of Kingdom Hearts when Sora's like laying on the beach and then Kairi pops her head over top of him? Well, there's one of the times that happened during the different corruptions. Her head was like malformed and her eyes were gone and just black pits, and it was so demonic. It was hilarious, and it caught me off guard so much. I was like, oh my god, holy shit, what the fuck? It really caught me off guard, and it was so funny. Because he's never played Kingdom Hearts, so the only experience he has is through, like, memes and whatever gameplay he sees during corruptions. I think that's a little too thin. Okay. Now we can start grabbing this, moving it outwards. Grab this up. Hello? What happened here? Why is there no... What did I do? I did it again. No. Cut. I had to give you some top surgery, I'm sorry. Oh, and also, you know when Kairi flies through Sora at the starting? There was a part of the corruptions. When she flew through him, it did the Sora dying animation, and it was just so funny. Kairi killed him. And Kingdom Hearts was over. Yeah, it was over before it even started. I'm gonna have to make some redirections for this so that I can give you more topology here without having to make an extra loop cut all the way up your head, because that would suck. Yep. That's not right. God damn it. I had the arms connected in there. A little too out there. It's a matter of like fighting with the topology until it's finally in the right place where I need it to be. I'm gonna need to... how do I do that again? There's a way to cut a mesh where like this. 1 second. From here to here. 1 second. Here to here. Here to here. No, because that's not. Yeah, 1 second. Like this, and then I get rid of edge. Nope. Sorry, dissolve edge. And then I think I can do like this. And then I can get rid of, 1 second. Need to keep quads. Second. Where are my vertices? This is 4. This is. That's not 4. Okay. I get rid of this. This is still not. I have to look it up again. Anyway, there's a way that you can cut these things where you end up making it so that it doesn't have to loop all the way. If I add here, I don't know, I need to make this triangle. Anyway, I'm gonna undo. how do I do that? Yeah, there's a way that you can cut these things. I did it on my character's foot because I didn't want it looping the entire way. So if I do this, and then I think I have to do like that. And like this, maybe. And then I can do this. Get rid of this, dissolve edge, dissolve edge. And then I can dissolve this edge, I think. Ah! Dissolve edge. So if I look at it now, no, that is 5 polygon. That is 5 vertices, not 4. That's okay. I'm trying to figure out how to do the thing. I think I have to do it again, maybe? Like this. Oh, wait. No, I'd have to do it from... Second. I think I have to not do it directly to the corners. I think it's like a... this. And then... this. Let's see if this worked. Okay, so this is 3. Wait, I see. Get rid of this. Sorry, I'm pretty sure I'm the only one who knows what I'm trying to do right now. Like nobody watching is gonna have any clue what I'm trying to do because I can't explain it. I think this is what I wanted to do, sorta. Actually, if I get rid of this, if I move this here, and then merge, no, merge by distance. There you go. I don't think that actually solved anything. 1 second. No, that did not solve anything. I didn't do it properly. God damn it. This was supposed to be over here, so that I can, like, curve it down. This is gonna fix it. I'm gonna have to, like, look this up, I'm pretty sure. Because it's a technique that I've only ever seen, like, once or twice. So this is 5, this is 5, 3, 4, 3, 3, 4, 3. So I need to make these all into 4s. If I get rid of this, this becomes a 4, but that doesn't help over here. I think I need to do this. Oh. Get rid of this. Dissolve face. Or dissolve edge. Dissolve edge. Dissolve edge. Okay. We got somewhere. Oh, it still merges from the bottom. Okay. We got somewhere. It kind of worked. Okay, so we just need it to not loop at the bottom, which is easy enough to do later. Okay, so I'm gonna go here and double check to make sure that everything is correct. No, this is not correct because this one is not. This one is 3. Oh, this is also wrong, so... It's probably not a good idea, but I'm trying. It's a really weird polygon. Let's fix this. let's see what happens. Okay, it does cut off there. It doesn't cut off over here. Also, I just realized this is a horrible polygon right here. What is going on here? This one needs to be fixed. I think I made extra things back here when I didn't need to. I think I need to cut like this. This did need to be like this. It's like, actually. Let's see. So let's get rid of this and this. And then we have to deal with this over here. Also, I've got a triangle up here. Oh my god, I'm just gonna... Okay, let's just do it like this. I didn't make enough subdivisions, I think, and it's gonna come back and kill me. I say kill me. I meant bite me in the ass, but you know. These polygons are going to murder me. Oh, what am I doing? You know what? I can just do this. Not necessarily trying to make pecs. So we're trying to make like an average person. Amy says he wants a 6-pack. Fine, an 8-pack. This isn't Beauregard. 12-pack, yeah. Beauregard's got a full 2-4. Why 8 when you could have 12? Why 12 when you could have 24? need to recenter myself. There we go. Why 24 when you can have infinite pack? God, I'm having so much trouble just getting, like, I know what I'm trying to do, but for some reason it's just not working for me today. Also, the art is in the way and it's causing issues. There we go. I can see better now. Chest needs to go. 1 second. Chest needs to go out because it is protruding bone cage. I'm just getting the shape and then I'm going to smooth it out. Don't worry. Second. Great edge loop trick.
As you move it up and down will attempt to proportionally match those different sides.
Not what I was looking for. 1 second. Okay. This is what I'm looking for. Okay. Okay, so this is going to be a little bit interesting because the topology is a little bit interesting here. I don't know. It's not worth it right now. Maybe... this stuff needs to go in. Also, like, this is going to be covered a lot of the time. this in a little bit. Give shape to the back. This needs to go out a little bit. Too far in. Why is that? Okay, this is a little bit weird. These need to be... bit better. Okay. Looks better. But these keep getting like really jagged shapes around here. Now would be a good time to start adding the legs just for fun. I mean, the legs are for more than just fun, but you know. Oh, Lakota, you're raiding. Thank you. Thank you for the raid. Hey, Leggy, how's it going? Long time no see. I hope you're having a good day. Spicy, you're here too. Hi, everyone's here. Hey guys. I'm doing some 3D modeling for making a model for a friend. Hope you guys are doing good. How was your stream? You're playing some called fucking Cyberpunk, weren't you? That's a little pointy. Okay, now we need to make some silly looking legs because they're gonna look silly before I fix them. So size Z0, extrude. We need to give them a couple extrusions here, and then extrude to the knee. Extrude, extrude, extrude. And then we're gonna go extrude to the ankle. There we go. Oh, Poppy Playtime. Or was it yesterday that you were playing Cyberpunk? I'm sorry. I thought I saw you say. I thought I saw it say you were playing Cyberpunk. My bad. This is what perfect legs look like. Okay, let's turn these into something a little bit less horrifying. Leggies in time to see the leggies. Okay, we need this. And we need this. And we're gonna do. Oh, that is way too much. Just a little bit of extra thigh. We've got a front butt going on, that's not good. Yeah, if you need to raid and leave, that's fine. I understand. I often have to do that as well. But I appreciate the raid. The legs need to move a little bit forward. That's better. Relatively. Relatively better. Okay, the legs are now a bit better for legs. Okay, so grab this, size it down. The knee is too high. Let's move this down. Oh, we are gonna do a quick ad break. It's gonna be the last ad break of the night. And then we're gonna power through until 7 o'clock, so I'll be right back. There we go. I didn't mean to show off my skip the dishes screen. Just gonna keep making the leggies. That is not a booty. That is arguably not a booty. I'll add more edge loops later. Very much not a booty. That's fine. I'll add polygons to it later. Also, if I just do this... That made it worse. I'll fix it later. Need to get the general shapes right now. Okay, so we've got arms, we've got leg. Oh, also, for anybody who doesn't know, on Saturday, Lakota and I are both going to be streaming. We're going to be doing a rematch of Mario Party 3 because Lakota just needs to keep rematching me until they eventually beat me. So we're going to be doing that on Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. So that's going to be looking forward to that. We're going to be doing I think we're going to try to do the group stream thing because I've never tried it before and it would be probably a good thing. It'd probably be a pretty good idea because I think it makes it so that everybody from both streams are like together or something. I don't 100% know, but I'd like to try that because then we would both get the all the viewership for it. I'm gonna need to figure out how to do that edge loop trick later because otherwise I'm gonna do this and it's gonna be all those extra polygons for no reason. Okay, so these should all be fairly... These are gonna be hands. Now looking forward to making the hands. This is gonna be feets. this, then extrude. We generally have feets. I don't know why they didn't extrude straight. Extrude on X. There we go. Straight out. Okay, so we got feet. And then we're gonna want hands. So that's going to be the general shape of the hand. I'm going to have to make a bunch of extrusions and stuff here. Probably be able to get away with doing this. I think, maybe, no. Can I, what if I do this? If I do it all as one. Well, like that, I could do this, that, that, as different fingers, and then shove them out. 1 second. Me. I think that'll work if I extrude them all individually. Then I can adjust them later. So if I go to extrude, Oh, that's not what I wanted. I want them all to extrude individually, but why isn't it doing it that way? How about this? Extrude 1. Okay, that's a little too far. Extrude 0.5. 0.2. 0.1. Okay. Extrude 0.1. Extrude 0.1. Extrude 0.1. Okay, let's back up because they all went in different directions. Extrude on Y 0. If I grab that one and that one, I can extrude them at the time. Extrude on Y 0.1. Negative. Okay, weird. Extrude on Y 0.1 in the negative. Like, it was not in the negative earlier. That's weird. Okay, so now these fingers are fingers. They don't have enough shape to them. If I were to try to do this, it would go through the entire body. Ugh. I'm gonna have to learn how to do that edge loop trick. Because these are not going to be suitable fingers. These fingies will not do. Okay. Well, 1 second. Let's bring this over here. I'm gonna pause this. What was the name of the video that I was watching? Blender reroute. Reduce. Maybe the thing will come up. Yeah, it's this one. So, actually, I'll watch this one because this one looks a little bit more interesting. So,
in this Blender tutorial, I will show you some topological important things. I'm going to add a plane like this, Control R, and add some loop cuts like this. Then I will select this face and then press P for the selection. Then these faces, press P for the selection. Then these 3, press P for the selection. Then these 4, and then Shift D to duplicate it, and then press P for the selection to make a different object. This one is here, and here I want 5 faces. These 5, press P for the selection, and we will delete this one. Okay, it's pretty simple. Give it name. This is 1:1. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will select this. I will add 3 loop cuts to it. I will select this and I will add 3 loop cuts just to work with topology. Loop cut. Okay. Now this is 1:1, so we don't need to change it. We will hide that. Now here we need to convert this 2 to 1. How we can do this? Just isolate this one, and for that I will connect these words like this. Okay, then I will dissolve this edge and I will dissolve this edge. Here is a chord which you can see, but here is a triangle. So simple thing, add one word at here with the Control R, and now it's a chord. You can select this
makes
edge
it look so
and
easy.
you can extrude them in this way. So you will get this kind of loop structure.
Okay. So let's try this. So let's do that up here. Oh, but the issue is, like, it's not, it's connected to other things. Like, it's not just an individual issue. So if I were to do the cut, I don't think that even works. No, that's not right. How did he cut? Here's my video. 1 second.
Like this. Now we will work on this one. Let's isolate this, and here we need to convert this 3 to 1. How we can do this? It's also simple. Just connect these words like this, and then you can dissolve these edges in this way. And here you can see here are 3 faces and here it's only 1 face. Okay, so this is how we can convert this. Then here we need to convert 4 to 1. How we can do this? So first I will convert it into 2. So for that, just select these words and connect them in this way, and then you can select these edges and dissolve them. and select these edges, Ctrl X to dissolve them. Now we have two faces, and the funda is very simple. Just select these words, or here you can select this word and then connect them, dissolve these edges, and just add one.
Okay, so let's jump forward in the video. Okay, so let's see if I understood this correctly. So we're gonna grab from here to here. Wait, from here to here. And then we just get rid of, 1 second, let's do this. Maybe from here to here. Okay, and then get rid of this, dissolve edge. Okay, so this is now 5, that is now 5. Well, that didn't help me, because, like, sure, this is gonna be, like, combined, because then when I want to go like this, oh, it didn't even fix the issue. One second, let's try to do it the other way. Okay, so let's try cut tool. We did what, like this? I really don't know how to do this. Oh, that's gonna cause issues because I don't want to add like a million polygons every time I want to do this or this. It's a main issue of like making the body all one piece. It's gonna be a lot of trial and error, and I'm probably gonna have to do most of it offline, which is fine. I just wasn't expecting to come across this issue. Though with any tiny amount of foresight, I would have seen this coming. But like, 1 second, look at this. We've got right here does what I want it to, but it goes all the way down. Like if we had this one goes because it connects to the wall. Maybe I need to make sure that everything connects to the edge here. I don't know. It's a lot. It's going to be a lot of trial and error. I need to add a lot of stuff, and I don't want to add too many extra polygons for no reason. So I am going to have to figure out how to do that edge loop solving issue. See, watch that video a little bit longer. See if it talks about anything. Maybe another video will explain it. Let's save my project.
Word at here, the Control R, and here you can see we will get this kind of loop structure. It's very simple, which you can see. Now here,
Hello and welcome. In this tutorial, we will take a look at the basic on
quiet.
how to reduce and terminate edge loops. Let's begin. Press A to select all, X and delete. On number pad, press 7 and 5 to go to top orthographic view. Shift A, Mesh, Plane. Tap into edit mode. Press S, then Y and scale the plane longer. Place the cursor here, Ctrl R and press 6. Left click, then right click. Place the cursor here,
Why are they
Ctrl
whispering?
R and press 6.
So quiet.
Left click, then right click. Select the whole mesh, Shift D to make a copy. Press X and left click.
Here is how to easily lower your poly count on your mesh. Open the decimate modifier. You have a few different algorithms to choose from. Find which one works best for your mesh, and then if you want to apply it, click this little arrow here and then hit apply. That's it.
That doesn't help.
Redirecting the flow is quite easy. Let's say you have something like this and you want to have a float that goes like that. For that you can select the two edges where the corner is going to be, the turn, and you can just merge them at the center. Then you will have something like this, and you can get rid of these two edge loops, and when you select here you will see that you will have that redirection. So now we can do maybe something more complex. Let's merge that here and this here, and then we are going to have something like this.
I don't know if this is gonna help me at all.
And so now we can get rid of that, and of this, and of that, and we will have that. Of course you can snap this so it looks better, but
This
that's
doesn't help.
basically how you
Well, yeah, I'm gonna need to figure out how to do that, so that's gonna be a whole thing. What's going on my phone? My phone's freaking out. It was nothing. Okay, so let's fix these feet a little bit. Yeah, for this especially, because like I'm gonna be needing more polygons down here, and I don't want to add like all of those. Like every time I want to make a small loop down here, I don't want to have to add all of that. So I'll be able to use bevel and inset probably. Does this work nicely? Kinda. No, not really, because it makes this chunk over here not a quad. So it does not play nicely. The inset though. If I inset up here, I'll be able to add more polygons without breaking the bank. I just need to straighten them out. The issue is that it doesn't necessarily add a whole lot. It's going to be an issue. Yeah, I don't know how much more I'm gonna do today, just because a lot of this is I'm gonna need to do some trial and error, and I don't want to just be doing that right now, because I'm gonna be more worried about you guys seeing this and less about figuring out how to do it properly. Not necessarily the thing that I should be doing. I'm gonna have to watch videos to figure this out, because when I made mine, I feel like I subdivided a lot more early on. I'm gonna inset these. Not extrude. Wait. There you go. It's a matter of just figuring this out, and I don't think that insetting like this is going to be a good idea. I mean, it could work. It's not probably not a good way of doing it. Bum, 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 bum. That worked okay. I'll see what I can do with that, but... Might not be a good idea to do that there. Okay. So... this would be through the entire body as well. Oh. Wonder if the food's almost here. Food's gonna be here in 12 minutes. I think it's turning out okay so far, but it's definitely going to be a matter of making things work correctly. And that's going to be a lot of trial and error getting it to work properly. I don't know why I didn't have this kind of issue with mine. Maybe because I wasn't worried about it being good. Because it was just something for myself. But, Yeah, I don't really know what I'm doing at this point. I'm also just very tired from being up super early this morning, so brain is not working. I could extrude like that, but then they're gonna be too thin. I do need to, yeah. They're gonna be thin and they're gonna be blocky, and we don't want blocky, so. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end the stream early just because my brain is circling the drain right now, and I need to like not be working on stuff right now. I'm tired, so that's mainly it. So I'm gonna go ahead and find somebody to raid because I am tired and I want to just go relax for a bit. So, but thank you guys for hanging out. Who is streaming? Miss LaCane is currently streaming. They're doing some stuff for motion. Vixie is playing League of Legends. Virwa is doing software and game dev. Let's go give Miss LaCane some love because they're also doing some 3D modeling stuff, so it'll be a good follow-up. Yeah, thank you very much for hanging out, and I hope you guys had a good time. I'll be here again tomorrow, probably a lot more awake, and I will be playing some, Jokes on Yo's going there next. Well, that's fine. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Time to play some, not Kingdom Hearts, some, Final Fantasy Rebirth. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I will be playing tomorrow, and then on Saturday I'm gonna be back for a bonus stream because Lakota wants to do a rematch of Mario Party 3, so we're gonna be doing that. And yeah, that's gonna be at 2 o'clock Eastern Time, so look forward to that. Also, I am part of a Discord now. 1 second, let me get the link. If anybody wants to hang, be, I don't know, 1 second, let me, Discord, open up. Please open on the right window. No, okay. You open on the wrong window. Discord, how dare you. We have a Discord that, how do I get the link to this? 1 second. I don't know how to get the link to this. Oh, apparently we already rated.